Good evening, Speed Gaming 2, and welcome to the Speed Gaming presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2024 Winter Tournament Best of the Rest Bracket Finals. That's right, the aspiration of all runners in the tournament. A chance to be able to beat their opponent and raise the trophy that doesn't really exist, but that's okay. And we have a special finals for us tonight. It's all Wizrobes. Here we go. We have PDXRex on the left, Malkier on the right. My name is JXB Adam. I'm joined in the booth by Boof and Boom and on tracking by Cammy and Rinakai. Boof, how's it going this evening?
What we have here, Adam, is an ice cream swirl right now.
Oh boy.
'Cause-
I like ice cream.
yes, and I mean, PDX, as usual, pushing my buttons unintentionally, starting as Count Chocula, and Malkier, who I understand is also the Wizrobe, has his random tunic to a nice little gray, so ice cream will be the first, I think, topic for us tonight, besides where we
All right.
start.
So chat, are we going to start on the normal 1Q wooden sword screen, all the vanilla in the world? Or are we going chocolately delicious and ending up like at the top of the waterfall? What do you think, Boof?
I want to see the Death Mountain, East Death Mountain, open cave.
Ooh.
I keep asking for it and I haven't gotten it, so maybe I rolled it this time.
So as long as we can get that, but we have to have blue links on the screen because they won't be Wizrobes. They'll be links this seed, thanks to our sprites.
Exciting.
Oh, Casino Corner.
All right, well, it's
Raft.
okay-ish. All right, so we are looking for any indication of a first versus second quest over here.
Ooh, bombs for PDXRex on the first Octorok kill and level 5 right below the start screen.
This harkens me back to a game that I commed with Alsoa where, like, the runners didn't leave the upper right corner for, like, 15 minutes. If this happens again, so help me.
Question from chat, is it best of 5 or 3? I believe this is a best of 5 series.
Yep. And we just got our first indication that this is going to be a second quest somewhere because we do have red and blue bubbles. And oh, we get to play my favorite game.
Look at that. Is that a snake or a scorpion? Because it kind of looks like a scorpion's tail, but it's just maybe the big pincers in front.
No, it's a snake that just had a meal because that's his fat little belly in the middle.
Oh, a happily fed snake. Ooh, 2 rupee bombs, and Rex wanted to buy them, but oh no, sir. No rupees, no bombs, no sale.
So, this does also mean that we have ice cream with cinnamon because we have a second quest back half.
Oh boy, that is true. We do have shapes, and then we will have all the cinnamon rolls. And as chat correctly pointed out, this is a segmented level 5.
Oh, yes, Segmentio already striking. This is perfect. And in case anybody practices the voodoo, I rolled the seed and no, I don't care if it's bad.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter. It's the bot's fault. And look at these beefy keys. Everyone loves beefy keys, at least if you're watching.
And this is kind of expected. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, if we didn't get a transport as the first staircase, that would be quite unusual, given we're going to have 2 sets of transports here in level 5, and we have a 33 rupee medium secret.
Ooh, and our first take any. All right.
Nice and close to start under some Armos. We'll see if Rex continues to prioritize Armos checks as we find something special in level 5.
All right, so this, in my opinion, was worth a dig.
Absolutely. We've got some 45 rupee cheap bait close to start as well.
Yep, and I definitely agree with Malkier's decision to now dip, as PDXRex is going to on the hunt for the Armos item.
Yeah, this level 5, even without the record... Oh, Rex taking a Lionel beam to the side. Back to start he'll go. I was just gonna say this level 5 being so close to start, you could dip out at any time and be right back there, and two steps of a Wizrobe.
Well, as soon as we find one. I mean, maybe I rolled something where like they're all just hidden in like level 1, but you don't actually have to clear the room. That would be quite nice.
Did you just suggest we should have invisible enemies in this game?
Why not? We've done everything else. We've got Boomstick. We've got the reverse worlds. We've got mags. Why not?
That's true. I mean, why not? I don't know how many people would play that, but that would certainly add one more flag to the most horrible flags you could possibly play list.
Although, if you think about it, technically Ganon is invisible.
That is true. Most of the fight Ganon is definitely invisible, but those stun locks. Ooh, another death for Rex. Hugging Octoroks, not advised.
See, now Malkier just needs to find himself a level, because these deaths are going to be costly, especially where we start. We haven't found any road that's close, and we need some way to transport ourselves. So, Recorder early, I think, is very good. We just need to now capitalize on it.
I agree completely. We got to get a level. It's got to be decently distant, and it's got to have an easy Triforce.
All right. Well, what level do you want them to find next?
Well, me as the most evil commentator ever would say level 9, because it'll do them no good right now on the seed. Ooh, look at those hint prices under 2Q3.
Yeah, that's a little gross.
Well, fortunately, we don't have the book, so we don't have to worry about those just yet. The hint's useless until we have obtained the book.
Alright, just don't die, PDX. I want to see what's on the coast. Little Cadbury bunny, you.
Hey!
Well then, I mean, at least it's a free refill of health. Is positive.
Yeah.
You.
Nice
And
vanilla
food.
heart on the coast.
Yeah.
Continuing our vanilla streak.
So then where's the chocolate? I mean, PDX is doing a good enough job of it with his nice little tunic, but I need to see something more spicy.
Oh, you have spicy chocolate? I mean, I have had spicy chocolate before. It's surprisingly tasty.
Don't they do that with hot chocolate? Like some people put the spicy in their hot chocolate?
Oh, we've got level 6 on the coast, and it's a interesting shade. I'll just call it that.
No, this would... Oh, if this was a crayon, this would be like electric salmon.
Electric salmon. That's the new name of this color from now on. It doesn't have to be a crayon. It's a dungeon palette.
Ah, here we go. Somebody puts KN in the hot chocolate. I knew I wasn't crazy.
You are absolutely not crazy. There's actually chocolate bars you can buy that have the cayenne mixed in when the chocolate is made.
Alright, PDX is determined to clear this room, which is now making a liar out of me. Now you have to clear it, because it's the only way through, haha! Just don't bomb the wall and make a liar out of me.
Well, Rex could bomb the wall. It doesn't have to open.
This is true. Now I have to say, Malkier is... Go ahead.
Oh no, that's okay. We just get to enjoy this shape of level 6.
No, I got this. So this is an ostrich holding a little lamp.
Okay, all I can see is that level 5 just right there in the middle of it, the negative space.
Oh, that's true. But don't let it distract you. You got this. I trust your shape guessing ability. So while you think of that, let's look at Malkier in level 1, which I believe was at White Sword Cave.
That's a much nicer level to find than level 6. Ooh, Wizrobe beam to the face. Well, Link beam to the face of the Wizrobe. Back to start. Rex goes. Triforce out of level 1 for Malkier. Having the recorder, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but it's level 1. I mean, it's a shapes level 1. So I think.
I was going to say, I know he's going back in. Also, the location is absolutely, like, if you had to pick whistle locations to get off of your first start screen, that is like the second worst one to get. Maybe even the worst one, depending on how you feel about 1Q5 and a 95 rupee large secret.
I mean, it's not the best, but at least it's not, right next door. Unless we get like a power bracelet, and it's a Lost Hills power bracelet.
Ooh, Malkier doing battle with the Manhandla. 4 bombs. Down. Malkier also down. Look at this. The raids are coming in now. Coming in hot and heavy. We've got Yumi with a party of 11. Adirondack Rick with a party of 28. Welcome, Raiders. We're only about 9 minutes into this best of the rest bracket final match. So far as you can see, Malkier has found a heart somewhere, probably on the floor of level 1, while I was yammering.
Yep. I mean, we're going for the hat trick here, because that was a floor on the heart, a floor in the basement, and PDX just found level 2, playing Ninja with his little chocolate behind.
That's right, and just so that we know, there is... it's a shapes front half, and it's going to be a 2Q back half, so I hope everyone has their milk and are ready for the cinnamon rolls.
Oh, heck off, no. Did I really say there was a floor on the heart?
That's okay. It translates well. I stand by all commentary.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, there was a floor on the heart, a basement in the heart, so we just need a rafters in the heart, and then we're going to be fine.
That's right. We've got a Triforce on a Gibdo on a Triforce.
We've got bunnies over here in this level 1, giving Malkier a tough time. And unfortunately, rip nickel.
Ah.
I saw it.
Malkier picked up the nickel. And a heart.
We see, that's
Triple
his reward.
Heart 1. So I would say level 1 is definitely at least one runner's approved. And with 6 hearts, Malkier will be able to pick up the white sword item when they come across it.
If they come across it. We don't even know if it's required yet, but I want something spicy, so I want, let's see. I want it hidden in Death Mountain, West Death Mountain, upper left corner, and I want it to be the ladder.
Ooh. Spicy because the ladder is not always required in a seed.
Until we see Zelda in a Chevy room, and then chat goes nuts.
I have seen several seeds that have had that happen, and let me tell you, as a runner, that's probably the most infuriating thing that can possibly happen to you. As a viewer, it's just a piece of heaven, served up like a slice of cake, and a 1 rupee pity heart, because this seed is being nice.
Now, as long as Malkier doesn't die, we get to see if this is our Armos item, or perhaps Death Armos is the answer today.
We did see from Malkier that we have a 6 rupee small secret.
Oh, it's Death Armos today.
Speaking of death, Rex taking a death in level 2. Back to start, they'll go. So if Rex is skipping keys in level 2, that is an extremely bold move. The only reason I can think of that Rex might do that is to be able to Kanana key this door.
I didn't see what he got. Was it a book, maybe? I'm guessing book. Because his keys didn't change. What'd you get? Hit start. I want to see it.
We got a little dinosaur for level 2, though.
Oh my gosh, it's
T-Rex.
so tiny! It's so cute! Yeah, but I have no idea what Malkier picked up. His hearts didn't change. I think book.
It's one of those items. His hearts didn't change, his tunic color didn't change, he didn't get a better version of his sword, he didn't get a better version of his candle.
Maybe he saw it. Maybe he knows it was book. And we're just going to have to wait until he hits start to up A or something.
We can just check and see if the messages change. Yep.
Oh.
It's the book.
Okay. So see, once again, children, a good reason to pick up those nickels. Because now we can pay for those super expensive hints we found.
That's right. And I'll let the children in on another secret. You can save before buying those hints, and they can't take the knowledge away from you if you retry and get your rupees back. But shh, don't tell anyone. That's like advanced tech.
And we get Batman for the recorder tune. Oh, this is just a fantastic little seed so far.
And we still have Rex looking for the other item here in level 2. Or maybe even the first item in level 2. Not sure. It's been one of those seeds where my eyes are just going back and forth, and while I should be seeing everything, I don't think I'm seeing anything.
I haven't seen anything either, but I am also old, so we're just gonna go with that. And no, it does not need more brown in this level 2. Thank you very much. Fails. Alright, 159, 135.
Ooh, 24 rupee door repair. That hurts.
That does. Alright, a little bit of damage boost into the doorway. Alright. Alright, so far, Recorder has given us Bupkis. Let's see if level 7 holds something. Oh, there's something.
Take any. That's better than most things that could have been under there.
Alright, so PDX has decided he has enough of this level 2, and is off to explore bigger and better things.
Ooh, that ladder leading up to the graveyard is a very nasty one if you have to come back down it due to those blue dark nuts.
Oh! And Pedantic Potato pointing out that we did see an item in level 2. It was the power bracelet.
Well, don't expect me to be looking at the tracker. I already can't follow the screens. You want me to follow something else? Aw!
It couldn't hurt. That's okay. That's why we've got Cammy and Renekai tracking for us tonight, so everything is going to be fine.
Ooh, the letter under the power bracelet. The power bracelet already paying for itself.
Alright, Coke or Pepsi night? Which do you think is going to be the most value?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. And it's so difficult. What I really want to see is I want to see them both have the same price, and probably like 68 rupees just to make it awful.
RC Cola. Oh, yeah, that brings me back. That was like cola that... That was the cola that we got at like the elementary school dances. And you liked it.
I was going to say, I don't think RC Cola exists anymore, does it?
It has to. Alright, well Malkier is going to find... Malkier is taking a death, is going to find more death, as PDX is going to find level 1, pop a door. So, let me see, 1, 2, 5, 6, and 9. But not much items out of it, because we found all hearts. I guess this is kind of spicy.
Being told RC Cola is still sold at dollar stores, so there you go. If you want a sip of nostalgia, stop into your local dollar store and pick up a can of RC Cola or a 6-pack. Ooh, hugging the Zols. Rex, not a good idea. Back to start he'll go.
Oh, hang on 1 second. Just have to yell at Frankie.
That's okay. I'll just fill in for that. Frankie did not pick up a nickel, so deserves a yelling.
He does. Well, I mean, he's trying to antagonize Snarf.
And that's never a good thing. There's the Triforce for Rex. Gonna pass on it right now.
Ooh.
And Malkier trying to get to the raft spot. The Lionel says no.
Yeah, that was rough. Oh, and now we've started a cola debate, Adam. The Shasta Cola, the RC Cola. What's the?
I
It's
oh, there are so many
Mr.
wonderful.
Pibb.
Mr.
Don't
Pibb. Fanta. That's a good one that's been around absolutely forever. Gonna make me think of all my sodas, all my colas.
Why not? Alright, so is the desert gonna have anything? So far, no.
Well, it's got Lionels and Dark Nuts. Those are things.
Well, yes, but nice things. Maybe like another level or a white sword item.
Okay, for whoever in chat said sips on a cactus cooler, I'll just say that cactus juice will quench you. And if you know where that's from, congratulations.
Oh, I cannot say that I do. Alright, Candle Row for Malkier. We're going to start at the top. We're going to see some gambling, which, oh, that was horrible.
I'm not sure about gambling on that many rupees. When you've got like 10 rupees, gambling can be okay. But if you've got a ton of rupees, gambling generally is just going to cost you. As Rex is continuing to find all the hearts here in level 1.
Well, this is good. That means both of our runners are going to be in prime position to pick up the white sword item. So this is all fine.
Just as soon as they get up to the eastmost point in Death Mountain and find it.
Yep. And let's see. And Greg, no, 7-Up is not an Uncola. Crystal Pepsi, that was an Uncola.
Oh, come on, Boof. Nobody in chat knows what Crystal Pepsi is.
There has to be somebody who's as old as I am in chat.
Well, I guess I'm technically in chat, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Yep, alright, here we go. There's all my peeps. We all remember Crystal Pepsi.
I still enjoyed the New Coke debacle, where blind taste tests proved that New Coke was better than Coca-Cola, but if you could see, nostalgia said otherwise. It was great.
Well, not to start too much of a debate, because there's a couple things happening here. Malkier's finding another Take Any, and no raft. Oh wait, we do have the raft. We started with the raft to do a raft check. But, so, in my opinion, the cola flavor depends on the dispense. So, what I'm saying is a can versus a bottle versus the soda fountain. It's all different.
Versus right out of a tap. I'm going to say level 1 looks like the symbol for a tropical storm.
No, it's a piece of candy.
Ooh, I can see piece of candy there. So got Coke out of a glass bottle, better than a can, potentially. But I will say that if you get Coke from another country, it will taste better. Glass bottle preferred. Yeah, they use actual sugar in it instead of whatever's used in U.S. Coke.
All right, and as PDXRex, Malkier has given us a viewing of the Any roads, and I'm slightly disappointed. We had a northeast of 3 to 2 spots up on West Death Mountain over here to Desert Shop. So, D-. There's concentration, and it's not exactly close to where you start.
And there's the Triforce out of level 1 for Rex, taking a 2-to-1 Triforce lead on Malkier, who I believe has an Overworld lead so far in exploration.
Yes, and at this point I think this is, which is going to give us more value. Candle, yeah. Power Bracelet, there's the word, versus Recorder. As I haven't seen Go ahead.
I was just going to say the spicy way to have it is one of them gets a dungeon and the other one gets a dungeon, and both of those dungeons are just all hearts. So they both provide value, but not progression style value. Okay,
that's fair. And welcome in bbq.gov Raiders. You are in the middle of an ice cream battle between chocolate and vanilla, PDXRex versus Malkier. And we are going across Hyrule trying to find levels 3, 4, 7, and 8.
Second hand shop found up on Death Mountain, slightly more reasonable prices.
Ooh, and let's see if Bogey's Arrow has anything today. Nope.
No, there's never anything at Bogey's Arrow unless Bogey is specifically racing.
And yes, Seed brought to you by Boof and Boom, sponsored by Chest Jerk. Although, they've already made him cry because both of them did take a blue candle at the Take Any instead of a delicious heart.
And then, just to rub salt in that wound, they had 33 rupee mid-secrets. They found a candle shop which was 65 rupees for the candle, and they could have gotten a couple of those medium secrets relatively quickly. There is a blue ring purchased for Malkier.
Please don't be brown. Okay. We're fine. He is the Green Mario.
And here is level 7, our first look at a spiral for Mr. Rex.
Yep. I mean, he's
I say
the
Mr.
right
Rex,
color.
I don't know.
It's fine. Mr. Rex, Sir Rex, Captain
Well,
Rex.
look what you got.
Called
That
it.
was not near as hidden as it needed to be, but you did call the ladder as the white sword item. Hooray. We're doing good with calling things out. Chat, what more do you want us to call out?
Yeah, I'm Kreskin tonight. This is fantastic. Or no, I'm Miss Cleo. That's who it was.
Oh, look at that shiny
come
wand.
on.
You know what could help Rex with that? The ladder.
But see, this is what makes it so interesting about the location of the ladder. It was in a location that you really didn't route to based off of where you started.
That's true. It's kind of in an awful spot compared to where you started.
All right, now apparently chat's going for gusto, saying that they want the silvers in 8 blocked by the bow found in 9.
And of course underneath a Goma, right, chat?
That you have to walk uphill both ways to get to.
Up Death Mountain both ways. So on east and west Death Mountain. Here we go.
I don't know if Malkier actually did get over here to see the heart, but I mean, he'll be happy with it. I think I've only ever seen the banana be something that a runner would willingly, like, ladder clip around.
Oh, and I have seen a runner try to ladder clip around that and get blasted in the face by Wizrobe beams.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's another argument in the blue boomerang versus wooden boomerang debate.
Oh, that debate for me is simple. The first boomerang you find is generally the best boomerang.
I still sometimes turn my nose up at a blue boomerang.
That's okay. That's the cool and nice thing about opinions. We all have them. It's what makes us unique. And, you don't have to argue. Some people like the blue boomerang, some people like the wooden boomerang, some people don't want a boomerang at all.
Well, we can agree that the boomerang is utility. And I have confirmed with at least some of our top runners who, trust me, I've yelled at, that they will pick up the boomerang if they don't have something like the bow. Because there's no way to really hit anything.
And it just gives you the ability to pick up things that are across water that you can't cross, for instance, in a dungeon.
Like a bomb
except
pack.
for, bombs, fivers.
Alright, so we have added level 7 to our list, but we're still missing 3, 4, and 8. And between both runners, we've seen a lot of overworld blocks. Do you remember seeing that open river spot?
I remember the river spot opening. I can't remember if they went into it.
Not yet. Both of them didn't have the ladder. And of course, where's Mr. Burgundy? The "you are here" hint has reared its ugly head.
You mean expected. It's expected that happens. At least in one of the dungeons, if not, 6 of them.
Alright, so Blue Ring will help Malkier hopefully navigate this a little bit better. I mean, PDX was taking some hard knocks in here.
Yeah, I like one of chat's guesses for this. It's they called it mutilated level 6. I'm going to call it mutated level 6 from 1Q.
Okay. Sure. Although according to Malkier, not to be confused with Malkier, that for some reason it's just the way that the shapes algorithm creates the 6, just because it tries to always push everything over to the left, which isn't fun. Neither is taking a death in 7.
The aftermath of a horrific transporter accident. A horrific transporter accident for 1Q6. Let's go.
Nope, as President Scrooge said, no more beaming. This time I'm gonna walk.
And honestly, where else can you get the best canned dare but Druidia?
Alright. So, a couple troll dongos. We just have to take care of those, refill our bombs. Now, I wonder, did PDX see this ladder block, or was he just having an issue with the combat?
PDX saw the ladder. I don't think PDX went this far in level 6 to see this ladder block here.
Alright. I mean, it's still
definitely.
gross.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely knows the wand is ladder blocked in 7.
Yes. Which is highly unfortunate. That would have been so fantastic, especially when there's 2Q involved, because depending on the enemy set, you don't need to find the blue bumble. Just go around and blast things everywhere in the face.
Also, chat, if you don't know what we're talking about with President Scrooge and Druidia and all the jokes that are now happening, it's the glorious movie Spaceballs. If you have not seen this movie and you enjoy comedy, this might be something you enjoy.
Yes. And how did you know, JXB Adams? The same combination on my luggage!
I thought that was everybody's combination on their luggage.
Well, prepare for immediate departure. And change the combination on my luggage. Well, if we comb the desert, we ain't found stuff.
And anything, because I don't think anything opened up in the desert this seed.
So far, yeah, you're right. Alright, so Rex, I think at this point, is committed just to digging out the Triforce. I mean, we know we're leaving a wand behind. At this point, I want him to pull something of value out of the basement. Unless we've already seen basement, in which case I just need to be quiet.
If we've seen the basement, it had to be a heart. I don't think we've seen the basement yet.
Okay.
Because also remember, level 7 has, I think, it's not 14 staircases. I think it's 11 staircases or something extremely gross. And it looks like Malkier is going to try to Kananaki off of these red whiz robes.
Sure! I mean, it's not the best enemy too, but you can definitely set it up. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, and a red candle dropped. That's a nice upgrade.
Yes. I mean, doesn't know that when he gets into level 7, there's going to be a nice surprise waiting for him, but this right now, definitely take it.
Also, there is a discussion in chat about Mel Brooks movies. I will just say that Mel Brooks, at least in my opinion, is a comedic genius, and almost every movie done by Mel Brooks is amazing.
I agree. My top favorites were Spaceballs, Young Frankenstein. What else did he do that I really, really liked? Men in Tights.
Men in Tights, History of the World Part 1. That was
Oh, yes. What was the other one? High Anxiety wasn't terrible, but it wasn't my favorite.
I think The Producers.
Producers was awesome. Blazing Saddles is awesome.
Oh, Blazing Saddles, a movie you could not make in this day and age. Sorry, chat.
No. But if you still want to laugh, by all means, go ahead. Yep, it's good to be the king, Gory. And then had the cameo of one of my other favorite Golden Girls, B. Arthur, which was fantastic. All right, so back to Zelda.
That's yeah. We go down more rabbit holes than anything, and that's okay. We got Rex grabbing out of level 7, did not get the Triforce, grabbing a medium secret. Malkier is still digging around in this level 6, hoping an answer is here.
Yeah, that's not it. But nice thing for Rex, he's pretty much up to blue ring money. I don't remember what the price was, but hopefully he will turn something other than... Actually, no, anything is better than what he's right now. So this is fine. This is all win-win for me.
So the blue ring was a vanilla price of $250, which is a little surprising, but not terribly.
And all he needs is a nickel. See, children, you pick up your nickels.
That's right, and if you're old like me, you bite them to make sure they're not made of wood.
All right, transport staircase to... Oh, geez. That was hardly worth a trip.
Well, it does one thing. It does eliminate that as a potential basement item room. So that's actually good for Malkier.
Yeah, but I mean, that was Zelda's room, so I guess maybe this is the only place you can bomb up? Oh no, it's key blocked. Oh, okay. Well then, we're just going to come back for that later.
Question in chat, do these two runners have history? Have either one attorney before? Do they have history? Absolutely. We all have history, chat. Though I'm not sure of the race history between these two runners. And I also don't know if either one of them have won a tournament before, but quite possibly. At least for Malkier. Malkier has been around a very long time.
Yeah, the race stats and what they are doing, I unfortunately am an idiot about, so... But we can just assume that, these racers, they do have a lot of respect for each other. They were giving each other, good lucks, have funs. And, just saying, it was really great that we get to race against you, etc. So there's no, rivalries, except the friendly ones. But I think that's for all of us.
Absolutely. I don't know of anyone in this community that has that kind of a, negative rivalry where it's, what is it? The Yankees versus the Red Sox type stuff.
Alright, so Malkier has found level 2, and see, this is so much of a nicer... See, now he's green, he's not blending in with the floor, he picked up a key. This is all fabulous. Alright, so we did see a power bracelet, but I do not remember if we saw anything else. I believe our tracker, Kemi and Renekai, said that we did not see a second item.
I don't think we did. I think so that Triforce room that Malkier passed through that had the key door on the left, I believe Rex did not have a key for that.
Okay. And chat, thank you, Druis. So Malkier is 2-0 in his lifetime versus Rex. Okay. Well, I mean, at this point, this is still too early to tell. I mean, both runners, in terms of looking at what we've already found. The only thing
I would say... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say right now, really the only difference is 7. Rex has seen it, Malkier hasn't.
There's quite a few differences here. I would say the biggest one in terms of potential progression, Malkier having the Armos book and starting to work up towards hint money, where those hints might be able to give them a little bit of a clue. Blue ring for Rex, yep. So now the defense has been equalized.
37 minutes and 20 seconds in. PDXRex is, I think, kind of palette swapped, although I think he's the light blue instead of the gray that Malkier started with. But he's not brown, so I'm happy. Now, I agree the ladder also helps, but besides the wand, I haven't seen, it's not blocking a Triforce, it's not blocking an important item, it's not blocking a dungeon. It's just nice to have. So maybe, teeny edge to Malkier, but still, we don't... Unless this was, screaming ahead, 7 Triforces versus 2, this is still too close.
Absolutely. We can see that Malkier has dug a few different items, got the red candle out of 6, got the recorder out of 5, which the recorder out of 5 could be big, but as we're about to see on Rex's side, we start one screen north of level 5, so the recorder, like, I could see Rex pivoting right here and going into 5 and seeing if they can't pull an item now that they have a little bit more resources.
Yep, and it will be a good play. Because, let's see, Triforce out of 2. Yeah, 2 is a little bit better. 1, as we discussed earlier, was just a terrible location for your first recorder spot off of the upper right corner. But 2 is a little bit better.
Honestly, if you want to have some... Oh, is it possible that this Dig Dogger blocks the item? We're finding out now.
Yes, Camion did, I believe, make that point earlier. Thank you to our tracker. And let's see if he was right. So I don't remember if we saw... No, wait, that's right. 2 was the little baby T-Rex. But I don't know if he saw all the rooms and then just deduced that this was the item. I mean, if this Spiky would behave...
It's a heart. And
okay.
that's nice for Malkier.
And thankfully not too detrimental for PDX. So if he comes across bow and silvers around somewhere, which is still the determining factor. You could have the recorder, you could have the ladder. If you don't have the bow and silvers, you don't have anything.
That's right. The only way that this could turn into something really detrimental, and it would be potentially short-term detrimental, would be if Malkier tries the magical sword on 10 hearts and is able to pick it up.
Yes, I do agree about that. But let's see. Magic sword was southeast of Vanilla 2, which she did take an up an A, so maybe going to check?
Maybe.
Bombs first.
Oh, yes. I wouldn't... I've seen runners when bombs are, in that 1 to 4 rupee range, just automatically jump on the bombs whenever they entered a shop, even if they had full bombs. It was glorious.
It's reflexes at that point. There's some things, when if you have the any key and you see the door, you still exit to pop the door. Some of it is
absolutely.
It's muscle memory, and I love it.
Ooh, interesting in level 5. But 10... Oh, no, it's just a ladder block key. Never mind. This is a segment. Malkier has gained the letter, and we still have not seen the prices of our colas tonight.
Yep. Oh, we're getting it. All right. Did we roll 10?
We did not.
All right. Telling him you're Batman is not going to make him give you the sword, Malkier. I'm sorry.
No. There are some responses that are correct. On 10 hearts, you don't really do anything because 10 hearts, it's really awesome if you're able to pick up the magical sword, but realistically, it's, not the greatest odds. If you're on 13 hearts and you can't pick it up, that's when you stab and bomb the person.
I agree. Now, here is the answer to the question. Is the ladder going to now make more of a difference than usual? What's in here? I said, what's in here? Get in there.
Malkier remembering that, oh yeah, I bombed that spot, but I didn't actually go in. And here is the recorder for Rex in level 5.
Perfect. Alright, so it was a potion shop. Now, most runners, I do agree with the strategy of not giving the letter just yet to see the prices if you're not ready to buy. It's obviously much easier than going through a possible wall of text.
That's true. Those walls of text are terrible, especially if you happen to turn on slow text.
Yes! Whistle for the money! You've got this, Rex! Ooh, forgotten spot.
Clock!
Hey.
Sure, kill everything, then grab the clock. Way to assert dominance on those Tektites, Rex. Level 8 is at the forgotten spot. Oh boy.
Chunky keys. Of all the... Actually, no. Chunky gels are worse than chunky keys, in my opinion. Because they do that thing where you hit them with the sword, and they don't automatically recoil backwards like most enemies. And so you end up walking right into them.
I tend to agree with that. You hit them and they don't move, and it's like, what? Aw.
Yep. Exactly.
Ooh, our friends, the Lynx, are in level 8, as is the magical boomerang, ladder blocked in a Chevy room.
I mean, he probably doesn't want to pick that up. I don't know if Malkier's at the point where he wants a boomerang.
Okay, so Boof, I have to call this out just because I saw it, and it's because of my age, but we got a Draxus who says, yeah, that doesn't gel with me. Over your beefy gels. You're
Out.
welcome for the dad. Out.
All right, use your boomerang. Get the nickel. Oh, you're breaking my heart, Rex.
I don't think Rex has the boomerang, so would have to do a pretty swag clip into the river to get it.
Wait, where was the... I thought we saw... Dang it,
There's
that's it.
the raft! Oh my goodness, our riddle has been oh wait, no, we started with the raft. Never mind. False alarm, chat. False alarm.
Dang it. I'm sure Rex is probably saying something to that effect as well.
Absolutely. I'm sure that it's completely safe for Rex's stream.
Alright, so now we are going to dip our toes slightly in the yellow versus blue boomerang debate. And in my opinion, the wooden boomerang is better than the magical simply because it flies a shorter distance. So it's easier to, get what you need to. It flies back to you in an instant. There's not too many examples, in my opinion, of a time where you're going to have to reach something that's, clear across the other side of the room.
Ooh, bumped back through the door by Malkier before the bomb goes off. Bummer.
The vacuums will get you.
That's why you don't touch the bubbles. Oh, refunded some bombs. Very nice of the Gorilla. So yeah, you're... Oh, 75 rupee bomb upgrade, but we're not getting that right now. What a fitting thing there on Malkier's side.
Oh?
I mean, beyond the other bomb upgrade.
Well, just pick up a couple nickels, you'll be fine. I mean, you might have to clear this room if there's actually an item under that staircase.
So if anybody wants to know what the true best boomerang is, because there actually are... So it depends on which game we're talking about. So for SMZ3, the best boomerang is obviously the green boomerang. And if you argue with me, then I feel bad for you, because unfortunately in that one you will be wrong. And as far as the Legend of Zelda goes, if you have seen the satellite version of Legend of Zelda, there's actually a red boomerang in it, and that one is definitely the best boomerang.
Interesting. Now, unfortunately, PDX took a death here in this 5 and has decided he's had enough. As Malkier is still trying to figure out this level 8, we had a basement heart. Although I believe he lost his sword, which is why we're seeing some red candle strats here. Alright, that'll get your sword back.
Hey, Triforce out of 8, if you've got the recorder, which you do, and you've seen one of the items, it might be time to book it out of 8 and come back later if the game makes you.
Yeah, which means whoever called the silvers an 8 is probably right.
Under a Goma, after you get the bow out of 9. We've talked about this earlier.
I'm waiting for it.
My favorite part about this commentary, Boof, is we're going to be done with all of it. Some of these things are going to have happened, and these two runners are going to specifically demand that we not comment any more of their races.
Well, unless they specifically say, there's no stopping us.
Oh, I don't know if that would stop us anyway. I think it's tournament admins that have that say.
Well, you still have to be respectful of the runner,
Definitely, and we mean zero disrespect to the runners. In fact, if you are not already showing these runners a little respect by following them, you should do so now. Following the runners, it's free. Doesn't cost anything. Plus, you can go talk to them in their streams. They would love to see you there. And also, while we're following people, follow my co-com Boof. She streams once in a while. It's a treat whenever you can catch a Boof and Boom stream. And follow our tracker Cammy and Rinakai. Because without trackers, you know where we're at? I don't know where we're at because we don't have a tracker to tell us where we're at as we find the any key in level 4.
Yes, the little marshmallow to the heart chocolate has finally got some headway. This is fantastic. This was under the fairy fountain power bracelet spot. Ooh, as Malkier's picking up the nickels, see? Because he knows. Going back into 8, that juicy 75 rupee bomb upgrade.
That's right. Also, seeing that bomb upgrade in 8 will let Malkier know that the bomb upgrade in 5, the cost of the bomb upgrade in 5. So when Malkier's going through here in 5, could just come across that bomb upgrade here.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that's not fun. That's a speech bubble.
Yeah. Either that or it's a nice smooth brain.
Okay. I'm down with that too. Yep, just run and scream. Probably my most favorite strategy ever when I'm playing this. I mean, the dodging is cool, the canana-keying is cool, you know, we do all the fun swag tricks, the clips. But nothing beats just running and screaming through a room.
Well, as long as you're doing it right, and if you're on camera, you're acting exactly like Toad from Super Mario Brothers when Toad was running like that. Just like, ah!
Or no, what is it? The, I think it's the Minish Cap, where Link gets in the minecarts and is just screaming the entire way like he's on a roller coaster. That is fabulous.
I like it. And we have a guest in chat on level 4 being an upside-down curling stone. So, as we can see, we have made chat more creative. And I love seeing that creativity, chat. Please continue all night long.
Oh, an alien queen head. I can go for that too. I mean, as long as it's not cactus. But I do always say, Adam, you get 1 cactus. And I suppose that also extends to chat. You have 1 cactus. And I've only ever had to acquiesce to a cactus once. Ever.
The only time you will ever see me call one of the... Yeah, speech bubble. That was called out earlier, J-Man. Good job. That's a very good guess for level 4. It looks exactly like a speech bubble. The only other time is when I see Saguaro cactus in the ink blot, which is, if you think of a cactus, that's the shape you think of. If you've seen Looney Tunes cactuses, that's the shape. There's the hint for the magical boomerang for Malkier, which, yeah, thanks, game.
Alright, and just so chat notes, Kajin has already used his 1 cactus. So if they say cactus again, ban them!
There are moderators in chat. They will do that, Boof. There's the rap that Malkier didn't need but deserved.
I love
Poor
it.
Malkier.
It's okay, this is knowledge. At this point, I mean, we haven't seen the 2 most important items needed to beat this game yet. And we haven't even seen a hint for it.
Well, we saw the magical boomerang, but you're right. Where is that wooden boomerang hiding?
I mean, forget Boomerang. Where's Betty? I want to see Betty. Ooh, I like the fishing hook guess. That's a really good shape for 5.
It does look like a fishing hook that might already have a worm on it.
Now I want to play Bassmasters Fishing for Genesis. That was one of my favorite games growing up.
I like that chat is now trying to taunt you by instead of calling it a cactus, calling it a cactar from Final Fantasy. You might want to get on them about that.
Oh, I just ignore those people. All right.
Ooh, bomb upgrade.
That is generous. 75 rupees for 6.
Minimum price, maximum value. Welcome to the Bomb Dollar Store seed. And when I say that, I mean we have seen that the shops have 2 rupee bombs, which is dollar store prices for bombs.
And apparently RC Cola. Alright, PDX, you have to be so... Okay, good. I was going to say you have to be so careful if you were going to take down that Gliok. Although for what, I'm not sure, because that could still... No, it still could have been a drop room, I guess.
It'd have to be a drop room. It wouldn't be a staircase. And I believe Rex is looking for the floor drop here, having gotten the any key out of the stairwell. Malkier has picked up the Triforce out of level 5 and is continuing on.
It's a good feeling to be done with that mess, especially when you pull an item that you already started without.
Well, that's how you know the game's just messing with you. I mean, there's... Oh, hey, level 4. Did someone say silvers? I think someone said silvers. But not mags at 11.
Dang it, I look down for 1 second, and then look over at CD taking Kajin's side about cactuses, and this is what I get in return.
The silvers were just free in a Triforce room.
Free in the Triforce room? No, wait. Oh, in the Triforce, as in the Triforce shape room. Like, wait a minute. Where's Fred?
Triforce shape room. If you had a free silver arrow in the Triforce room, there would be lots of questions to be asked, and most of them would be by Fred.
Oh, what are we bringing Snarf in for? What did Snarf do? I mean, he's... Where is he?
I think Chad is suggesting you were looking at Snarf when the silvers were found.
Oh, no, he's actually... I don't know where. He's off doing Snarf things. Alright, level 3. I want to start seeing some guesses in chat where our level 3 is. And yes, don't worry, Snarf got pets, he got kisses, and Boomstick got the same thing, and I was rewarded with an extremely annoyed look, so...
I believe that's why you called him Boomstick. Unpredictable, explosive.
I mean,
maybe not.
She really is, but I had the name picked out before I even adopted her, because I really just wanted to call her Boomstick. And no, there it...
Level 3 West Death Mountain guest from chat. I like it. Could be there.
Where is that?
What about the far southwest? I think we've been there.
Yes, I do believe PDX had a bomb for the lower left corner. We haven't seen the whistle spot on East Death Mountain because PDX did not have it when he went up there. Let me think about other... We haven't seen the Armos next to 6, but I do believe we saw Bogey's Arrow and the other Armos... not Armos, push block spot up on West Death Mountain. Did we bomb Vanilla 9? I thought PDX had enough bombs for Vanilla 9.
I thought so as well, but that was a long time ago. At least a few minutes ago. I can't remember that long.
Alright, so we can all agree that we're running very short on spots where this level 3 could actually be.
Oh, that's true. Level 3 is going to be the last level we're going to find tonight. So, chat, if you guessed level 3 would be the last level we would find tonight, congratulations. You remembered to play that game, even though I didn't remind you, and you can win 2 internet points.
Alright, well, I think... Let me think. I want it to be the East Death Mountain whistle spot. I was denied my starting spot, so maybe level 3 will be over there just to make me happy. This does not make me happy, but you've got enough bombs to clear it. Just do the door strats, you know. Unfortunately, the Wizrubs do like to really come in and hug you.
It looks like they rolled down. It looks like they went down to just 2 bombs.
Oh, cozy. There we go. With a nice cozy heart.
And we get another attempt at the magical sword at 12 hearts, should we choose.
What percentage is that? How many percent points per heart is it?
So So
Where's Elsoa?
if you've never tried it, at this point it would be 60%. Because we know that it is not 11 hearts, it's only 33%.
All right. So that is 2
Don't-
slam moves for PDXRex. He's
And
had
that's enough.
All right, good. Over to 4. See, running screaming for Malkier to get out of that room, only to get some more crap. Okay. This is fine.
Ooh, the red Wizzies rolled down by 1 as well.
Yep, this is all fine. He's got the blue ring. This is fine.
For BMOS, that's a thing.
This is fine. See, look, all fine. See, look, Triforce, all fine.
And it was the Triforce, so you have to do that room anyway. Level 6, I believe, done for Malkier. Back on Overworld Patrol, they'll go searching for the next level they want to complete. Possibly 7 if they've seen it.
I don't believe so. I don't believe Malkier has been over to really Death Mountain at all. He's done a lot of the rest of the Overworld. Ooh, this power bracelet spot hasn't been checked. That's right. And he hasn't checked the fairy fountain because he hasn't found 4. Nope. I am still calling East Death Mountain for my level 3.
This power bracelet spot was checked. It's not it.
Oh, okay, cool. Up, and there's your producer's reference.
Oh, absolutely.
Love it.
I mean, there's another one out there where I think it says ludicrous speed, go.
It's hard to do the Young Frankenstein ones, though, especially for the inspector. Because how do you really type out "following in his grandfather's footsteps" and make it legible enough?
Just like that. Why go for legibility? Oh, and just to clarify for chat, I am not giving out interwebs pants. I'm giving out internet points. There's a huge difference there. If you do need pants, however, that's on you to figure out.
I mean, someday we'll have a fun little game. I forget who it was here in chat gave me the idea for Boofin Bingo. I definitely want to do that at some point.
Because once you have Boofin Bingo, you have double anti-Boofin Bingo, and boy oh boy can that be fun.
And how everybody is anti-pants. I love it. Alright, no more key problems for Malkier. He picks up his any key. And for everybody who's got the bogey emote, we A.
I thought it got changed to just A.
That's if Jess is here.
Oh, I'm sure Jess might catch wind of this some way, somehow.
Yep.
I believe that is the bait block in level 8, by the way. So bait block not required. And Rex is zero bombs. Gotta get those nickels. 2 nickels would have been 14 bombs.
Well, I already know he left 1 behind. I did not yell at him for another one, so we're just going to say right now he would have only been 5 behind. But this is okay. This is still fine. Everything is all fine. How are you?
We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. We're all good. Hey, how are you doing? And for anyone who doesn't know, that is a Star Wars reference.
All right.
There's your silvers.
In the Triforce room, as in room where the Triforce usually sits, not sitting on top of said Triforce.
Oh, come on. English is fun. We can say things in new and interesting ways just because of the language. It's great.
Yeah. I mean, we're full of, like, the TikTok memes of saying, like, you know, why is, you know, it's through versus though, and all of those other ones, which we can't talk about. Alright, Bubbles, behave.
That's all right. I just upset everyone who speaks Spanish with my pronunciations of things that are Spanish. And I did
How dare.
saguaro correctly, but oh, I do dare. I usually call it a seguro. I mean, have you not enjoyed jalapenos before?
I am not a fan of jalapenos. Avocados, that's a different story.
And so I suppose there are some types of fajitas that you enjoy.
Yes. Be careful with that one.
Very, very careful with that one. But I'll just let everybody know that's just fajitas pronounced extremely wrong.
Correct. Anyway, so PDXRex over here in this level 8 still does not have any nickels to get the bomb upgrade. I am slightly ticked about that. And Malkier, I believe at this point, has to not have a sword. Never mind. He was just using bombs all the way.
Ooh, death for Rex in level 8. Back to start they'll go.
Alright, but this gives you a chance for nickels. This is still fine. This is all fine. This could be the Bob Ross moment. I always want to have at least one Bob Ross moment in a seed that I commentate. And for those of you who don't remember Bob Ross, this is where we start talking about the happy little accidents.
Ooh, death for Malkier approaching the Triforce room in level 4. Back to start they'll go. As Rex pulls the Triforce out of level 8. 4 Triforces to 5.
Alright, so 8 had the boomerang on the floor. Now, was there a basement heart in 8? I could have sworn that we did see one basement item in 8. Where's Camion? Camion!
There might have been a basement item. I think Rex finally got their book. An
Oh,
hour
good.
and 4 minutes into the seed.
Well, we haven't seen any hints, so really... Has it been that detrimental? Okay, and yes, thank you very much,
No.
Camion. Alright, so Camion confirming that there was a heart somewhere in level 8. Because if he's got it written down, then I'm fine.
Yeah, it had to have been a basement heart because we know the magical boomerang was on the floor.
Correct. But, I mean, where's this level 3? Alright, now PDX has plenty of money for the bomb upgrade as Malkier gets his Triforce out of level 4. We're running out of spots.
Yeah, I mean, that whistle spot on Death Mountain's looking pretty much like one of the last places we haven't checked.
Alright, the bomb upgrade wasn't too far in 8, was it? So I'm about to start yelling at PDX just to get his butt back into 8. I don't remember it being too far out of the way.
Yeah, I think right now PDX is just hoping to get a bomb drop, about to screen scroll and find their ladder white sword item at an hour and 6 minutes in, and that probably won't feel near as good as the book.
No, you're going to be happy to see it.
Oh yeah, I'm not suggesting that we're going to be upset to see the ladder. We're going to be upset that we got it this late into the seed. Question from chat, was Bogey's arrow checked? Absolutely it was, and Bogey's arrow was, as usual, completely useless.
Alright, now we've got chat getting creative. Level 3 is inside level 9. I love it. Dang it!
No, here it is on Death Mountain. It's just behind a bomb wall. What?
Well, I guess PDX didn't have enough to finish out Death Mountain.
You know, you were talking about get back in and buy the bomb upgrade. I think that right there is reason enough.
Well, to me it makes sense, but that's also why I'm not really a pro player. But if you don't...
I was going to say, did you notice that those wall masters, that there were like 2 clocks dropped for Malkier in that room?
Well, of course, you gotta tease. Oh, wait, here we go. This is what I was talking about on Malkier's side. You have the any key, you always still pop the door. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I do that constantly, and then you just look at it and you're like, that is not a cactus.
That's one of those ancient Madagascar trees.
Thank you. Yep, seahorse. It could be a seahorse. Palm tree, yep. Gecko. I like Gecko.
Yeah, look at it sideways. It could be a lot of different things there.
Evil Key, Skeleton Key. I love it. Hat Rack. Hat Rack is also a good one. Egg Beater. See, there we go.
Oh, Kajin, look at you go. Just trying to get some kind of anything.
Nope. Who's Kajin?
Oh, I knew you were going to say that, and that's perfectly fine. Completely acceptable.
Alright, the shoot room paying off with a drop, as can be expected.
So now we're up to 13 hearts, which means there's a 67% chance by math, or it's really 50-50. Either Malkier can pick it up now, or there will probably be some words uttered that are not safe. Oh, hints!
Okay. Useless. Useless. That's not
There's
useless.
A bow.
Useless. All of those hints were for level 4.
3 level 4 hints. Ladies and gentlemen, a hint shop that at one point in the game could have been pure 100% unadulterated gold and is complete garbage because of when we got to it.
Alright. So Malkier is sitting extremely pretty right now. This is at the point in the game where I would say, okay, now we have a clear definition of a lead here.
Oh, absolutely. If Malkier has just about everything they could want outside of maybe the red ring or the second bomb upgrade.
And if he's still bombing, that means he has not seen level 7. So that was, let me think. That was in the forest. West, I believe, of the Vanilla Forest 100 spot. Okay, we're seeing a bomb purchase, or maybe 2 or 3.
See, that's one of the things Malkier has been doing this seed, is having many of the Triforces restarting back at the start screen, which is only 2 screens from this bomb shop, and topping out on bombs frequently.
Alright, let's see where he goes.
Question from chat, will Malkier go for mags? I anticipate Malkier might take one more pull at mags. Maybe if Malkier finds another heart, definitely. If Malkier does not find another heart, possibly before going into 9. Here's the second hint shop.
Okay, this is good. So PDXRex knows.
Oh,
well, really,
Rex.
that's all you need. No, that's all.
Yeah, that's his last thing he really needs. He just has to find level 3, and they will find level 3 soon.
Yep.
Or they won't.
Well, he's in a decent spot to continue doing. I call it passage or passage, if you will. If he hasn't already done that bomb spot, but he has to know that he's missed some checks over here on West Death Mountain. But yes, Malkier's still in the lead, but by no means is the race over, so I don't want to hear anything about, oh, he's running away with this. We don't run. Look at you, you can't tell if there's little legs under that robe. Maybe he's just gliding.
Also, for everybody who is hoping the bow in 9 to lead to the silvers in 8, I have terrible news for you tonight.
No, we just won't talk about it. In our mind, the bow is in 9. It's fine.
So one thing I am slightly surprised about for Rex,
One thing.
and it might be routing, but Rex knows the wand is in 7, and the wand would be quite a good offensive upgrade at this point. I'm surprised they are not getting back to that level 7 yet. But I guess it depends on the location.
Well, if I put my thinking hat on...
It's up in Death Mountain. It's in the potion shop next to level 9.
Oh, I was looking at level 2's location. Never mind. Nope, this is all fine. Meant to do that. Keeping you on your toes, people. This is the part where
That's
you
right.
say absolutely. There we go.
Oh no, I will just smile and say, one of my favorite things is when I see a runner fire an arrow to pick up a single rupee.
Oh, I love that. It's practice. It's archery practice.
Exactly. And Malkier was probably going to find the wand here in level 7, and probably will also find the Triforce, though it does depend on the ordering. I'll bet if Malkier finds a Triforce, Malkier will not be finding the wand. So, order of operations.
Well, I don't even know if we saw a compass in this 7, so I have to assume, because the wand was a couple rooms to the north here. And there he goes. And apparently we failed at him. At what, I don't know.
Are you kidding me? Boof has been yelling at people about cactuses, rightfully so. Has been yelling at the runners about nickels all seed long, rightfully so. And I'm just up here giving deceptive commentary. How could I possibly have failed you?
I know, the math checks out here.
Oh, so now we're getting blamed for the fact there's not a double dip 9. Commentators can't control that. That's all up to the Saharashala bot who rolls the seeds for us. And we have the compass out of level 7 for Malkier, so now making a beeline towards the flashy dot.
Oh, we might not get to see the wand depending on the routing. But yes, if you have any problems with the seed, the quick fix is to click the little X in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. That will solve all of your problems.
If you happen to be using a Windows machine, if you just hit Alt F4, it will take care of your problems right away. Also, Malkier has the wand.
All right, let the self-immolation begin. Because that is, I think, the one kind of like ick moment, because most of the times if the book does not actually do anything valuable, you see a lot of runners just leave it behind. Like if it's not an atlas, you don't need it to understand the old man.
Malkier's like, 42 rupees or a bomb? Take a bomb, little mugger man.
And no, if I had levers, I would not make the color palette brown. Let's just get that straight right there. At this point, I believe Malkier's just looking for a push block, something to take him over to that other section.
Well, there's good and bad news about those push blocks.
Oh, no.
The good news is there's a lot of them. And the bad news is there's a lot of them.
Alright, so Rex, unfortunately, does not have any bombs.
Yeah, and I guarantee the tracking program is eating inputs, because I'm pretty sure Camion clicked on the any key for Malkier and the tracker just said no. The tracker program, that is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this hurts a little.
I also like that Camion is like I am when it comes to tracking. If I miss something or don't click something, I want chat to yell at me so that I can make sure to get it updated so that we know what's going on.
No, we do not yell at the tracker. We never yell at the tracker.
Tracker MVP.
Correct. Unless tracker starts feeding me wrong information on purpose. Then they're fired.
Oh boy, we're gonna clip around this block instead of pushing it, going through the one door and coming back. Pro move. I like it.
Alright, PDX is heading back to 7. Okay, this is what you wanted, Adam, though.
It is. I mean, I did want an evil level 7, and boy did we get it. And double level 7. Let's go, everyone. Oh, right to the Triforce room. There needed to be at least 3 more bosses in the way of that.
Alright. Well, we now have everything that we need to start popping into this level 9. So, before we start talking over the possible roars, Adam, what are we going to do in this 9?
All right, so this 9 is the Great Non-Equalizer, 2Q level 9. We are going to be looking for, well, actually not looking, we're going to be listening for the roar of Ganon, the boss of the game, but we're not going to hear that because we're going to hear the roar of Angry Zombie Zelda because we're playing as a Wizrobe sprite. Now, Angry Zombie Zelda didn't eat breakfast, so she's hangry, and you can hear her screaming about it one room north, southeast of Wester of your current location. We're also looking for the kidnapped. In this case, the kidnapped is Ganon, Prince Darkness, who the Wizrobe that we're playing as is attempting to find. And oh boy!
Oh dear.
So anyway, as we were saying on the hearts, it's a 0% chance. You need 14. Game is not that nice. As far as the kidnapped goes, the kidnapped will be hiding behind a shutter door that once all the enemies in the room are cleared, should Hangry Zelda still be alive, that door will not open. However, if Hangry Zelda has been banished to the Nether Realms and the Triforce of Power has been acquired by the Wizrobe, that door will pop right open, allowing them to rescue Prince Darkness, and chaos will return to Hyrule.
Speaking of which, we do have a roar. Oh, geez. Don't tell me this is going to be a Jet 9.
I won't tell you that. There's two doors that say it might be.
Alright, no potions. You have to be careful.
So, question from chat. How did Zelda kidnap Ganon anyway? Well, how did Ganon manage to kidnap Zelda? And how did Zelda have time to split up the Triforce and hide all of those pieces in dungeons that Ganon controlled? I mean, we can really enjoy the philosophy of The Legend of Zelda here.
Short answer is magic. The capturing part is like the box with the stick and the string. That's the easy part. Okay.
How was it done? It's called a MacGuffin, chat.
And that's called bacon. Delicious princessy royal bacon.
Bacon. It is not this room, but it is this room. Get your GGs out in chat for Malkier, who will be our race winner after rescuing Prince Darkness Ganon with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 33 seconds, followed almost instantaneously by PDXRex throwing in the towel and saying, "I've had enough of this seed."
And we are joined. Go ahead.
No, please, Boof. Welcome Malkier to the booth.
Welcome in, Malkier. GG's on your win and your, what was that, 4 rooms?
Yeah, so that was a fast 9.
Just a tad.
Yeah, level 9 said...
After I spent
go ahead.
3 hours today learning how to mark 9s, I spent like 3 hours between noon and 3 o'clock this afternoon mapping just random 9s all day.
And we are joined by PDXRex as well. GG's to you.
Hey, Rex, GG, man.
Hey, GG's, man. Good job figuring this one out, because I did not.
It was rough because of the starting location, in my opinion. Just because the nice things were kind of on the other side of the map.
There were nice things in the seed?
There were. If you would have picked up some nickels, you would have gotten that bomb upgrade.
Yeah,
you were, I think, 7 short.
I didn't need bombs. I needed the free book and the free ladder that I didn't get for the first 50 minutes.
So I did get the bomb upgrade. It was plus 6 for 75, I think, and I was just blowing everything up with them.
as you probably should have. It was crazy. I mean, I don't think I saw a dungeon room without a bubble in it. It was quite a seed.
Yeah, this was a fun seed, and I did enjoy Malkier getting the bomb upgrade, blowing everything up, probably cackling almost like it was a boomstick, finding muggers and being like, 42 rupees? Nah, take a bomb. They were cheap this seed.
Yeah, money was all right. You know, I bought every hint. I had enough money, just didn't have enough of the good items. Or a bomb when I needed it, because I only got 1 open space on my map left, and I don't have 3, so it's got to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you didn't have a bomb for that spot the
I didn't
first
have
time
a
you were up on Death
bomb
Mountain.
for that spot the first 5 times, Adam.
I wasn't. I don't count that. Look, I'm not tracking this, Rim. I'm not counting that much. That's like a full hand of counting right there.
Yeah, it's too much. You know, there's what can I say? Man, Malkier's too fast, and I went the wrong way. So we just gotta try again tomorrow.
When I was doing 7, I thought I got compass blocked because I grabbed the compass and I saw the Triforce like 3 rooms behind me. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just go that way. And of course, I had 2 more rooms to the left. I was like, it's gonna come back to bite me. The staircase I'm gonna use in those 2 rooms, isn't it? But I just kept going, and then thankfully I found the correct staircase.
Did you go through the Dig Dogger to get the Triforce in 7, or did you have to take a staircase?
I took a staircase and popped out on top of it.
Okay, yeah. I put the bomb down and the Dig Dogger touched me, so I never got to know if it went. I literally just went back to 7 to get the wand because I was like, well, let's have some offense. And too little, too late.
I checked mags on 12. I didn't get it. I checked on 13.
I checked
didn't
it on
get
9, I think. Oh, maybe
Yeah.
that was the last seed.
I did enjoy the seed giving that one last you're not having mags thing with 13 Malkier.
You didn't.
Most unfortunate.
Ganon was like 2 rooms in, and then Zelda was 1 room above it. It was
Oh,
it
nice.
was too easy.
Yeah, Ganon was 2 rooms and Zelda was 2 rooms away from that. So
Well,
it was the second freest style of 9 you could have.
it made up for all the other bull turds the seed gave us.
Right, there was a few bull turds, I will admit. But that is okay. This is only game 1, and you guys are going to be having at it again tomorrow. And I mean, honestly, there was not much that I would say that, was like your downfall though, Rex. It was just a question of routing.
Yeah, I didn't go the right way.
Yeah, it's a zig versus a zag.
Yeah, totally.
And-
And the dungeon enemies were crazy. It was like there were no really easy rooms. It was either pancakes by themselves or, Gria Stolf, everything shooting at you in a shooting room with bubbles. It's like there wasn't an easy room. Keys that rolled up, like nothing was given to you, Malkier, man. I gotta take my hat off to you for doing this and the time that you did it in.
So if you watch my 6-pack, I think that's probably what won me the seed because I did probably 11 or 12 rooms in 6 without a sword between just candles. And I had a half a heart and I was going through 6. I was like, okay, well, if I get touched once, I die. I cleared out the entire bottom section. My last room before I was about to die, I found the red candle.
Oh, nice. I saw 4 rooms of 6 and never went back.
Yeah, the red candle. I think between the red candle and the bomb upgrade, the red candle did a lot of heavy lifting, and the bomb upgrade just kind of pushed it over the top.
I mean, the hint shop that was hilarious. I mean,
Oh,
you finally.
I finally get there, and it's all hints that I already knew.
Yep, all level 4 in 1 hint shop, but you did get a
Right.
valuable one on the second one.
That's true, I did. I knew I had to find 3, and I was just hoping that maybe I got the flute and you didn't, or I found because the flute wasn't in a really super great spot either, and neither was really the power brace. I was like, I hope maybe I got one of these and he didn't, but that's all I could hope for. I knew it. I knew I was like 30 minutes into this.
So about that, Rex. Yeah, no.
Yeah, the recorder was the first item because Malkier committed to the dig when he first found 5.
It's a good commit.
But nothing under the recorder spots, though. I
Nope,
mean,
yeah.
It did help me move around a lot, though. I will say
Yes.
that. I used it
mobility.
because it let me save and get those $2 bombs next to start. So I would save, I would stock up, then I flew back to where I was.
You really were bombing, weren't you?
Oh, I was bombing, my friend. I was bombing.
I'm excited to watch this one back. I mean, it's just humorous. I mean, I'm not, it is what it is. So it's going to be a fun one to watch back.
I'll just smile and say, enjoy the cola discussion.
Well, for those of you who are not finished yet with Zelda, we have a race currently going on. Our finalists, TA909 versus Bogey Smalls over on SpeedGaming. And tomorrow night at 9:02, because why not just We have yet to determine a channel for it, but you guys are going to give us another show again.
Same time tomorrow night. I look forward to it, Rexy.
Yeah, me too, man. It's been fun, and hopefully we can extend this out past 3.
Man, you can do it. I have faith in you.
We'll see.
Well, GG's both of you. It was a great race tonight, and I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow night. And Boof, can you figure out why it's 9:02?
No.
I know why. It has to do with how Rex does things when scheduling. It's the second game in the series.
Oh,
O2.
I see it now. Because then your next match is scheduled the day after at 10:03.
It never was that before, but then it started being that right now. So good way to figure that out, Adam.
Hey, you're welcome, Rex. I know there was one time where you were scheduling a race and you didn't get like right on the top of the hour. It was off by a minute or two and you just kept it.
I always put
And then
01 or 59 or just something to be different.
If you look at the schedule, you can see the 2 that I put in because it's just random 0.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for doing this and being here tonight, and I'll let you guys close it out on my end.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow. And Camion, thank you for the tracking, and thank you both for the commentary. I'm looking forward to watching this one back.
Absolutely.
Definitely. We were happy to be here and comment. We always enjoy commenting a good race, and whenever Malkier is involved or Rex, it's going to be a good race.
Yep. And I thank Cami and Renakai, our tracker, for keeping us on point. Or at least trying. We both failed because we're old. And Mr. Adams, as always, it is fantastic calming with you. We have to do this more often.
Oh, it's all up to the admins. I go where they put me because I volunteer for everything and just say, hey, put me where you need me, because I know some people don't have as flexible of a schedule as I do. So I just, I'm how did Bruce Lee put it? Flow like water, something like that.
Yeah, can't get much looser than that.
It'd be difficult. All right. I think that's going to bring us to an end of our show tonight. So once again, this has been a Speed Gaming 2 presentation of the Legend of Zelda Randomizer Winter 2024 tournament. This has been game 1 of the best of the rest bracket finals. Malkier pulled off a win tonight, but will they be able to continue that streak tomorrow night? Check the Speed Gaming schedule to find out when that game will be. We'll have Rex trying to pull back and make this series even. I believe Rex could possibly do that. Again, you'll have to tune in and see. So, on behalf of myself, JXB Adam, Boof and Boom, who has joined me in the booth for commentary, Cami and Renakai, our tracker, who diligently pushed all the buttons and made sure we knew where everything was, because I know we forgot a thing or 2, or 4, or
8.
Okay, so just watch it back and count how many times the commentators forgot things, and just be amazed that we somehow made it through the entire broadcast. Also, thank you to the Speed Gaming family of networks for allowing us to use their network to restream this event. Without that, we wouldn't be here. And also, thank you to PDXRex and Malkier for entering this tournament and putting on such a great race for us tonight. Without the runners, me and Boof would just be here talking about how there's nobody to yell at for not picking up Nichols or Mel Brooks movies or something. And with that, thank you all and have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Good night.